Hey, it's Kevin, the Paracordist. I'm going to do a video here showing you how to do a two-colored monkey's fist knot. I'm going to take the video right from start to finish, including tightening, and also the diamond knot with loop arrangement that's required to turn this into a keychain fob, as you see on my self-defense keychain. The whole project is going to be built on my monkey's fist jig, which is something I sell on my website. It breaks down into two pieces here. The base, which uses these two graphite rods to connect to the top, which then has 4 additional graphite rods to do small, medium, and large monkey's fists. This here is a 1-inch bearing, which we're going to use. You'll see that this jig can accommodate anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 2-inch plus size ball bearings. I want to focus in part on this video with the tightening of the monkey's fist. So I'm going to use the jig on the medium hole setting, which is going to be actually a bit large for the 1-inch ball. But the point is, I want to do it larger than is necessary so that I have some tightening to do, and I can explain as I go how that's done in keeping the uniform shape to the knot. To tie the key fob with paracord and a 1-inch steel ball bearing insert with 2 colors, I'm going to need approximately 6 foot in the majority color and around 4 foot in the minor color. So I'm going to do this one with pink as the main color, and I will do the black as the minor color. I've done this a number of different ways, and the way I'm going to show you is the one that I think is the best. First, I want to basically strip out roughly 1 inch of the insides of the paracord. So I will grab the end, draw out about 1 inch, and then I will just snip it and then let it draw back in. So what I have here is about 1 inch of sheath with no paracord on the inside. And I will repeat that with the pink. Okay? Okay. I've cut the ends at a slight angle, and now I just want to melt them and burn them together. And I'll wet my fingers, just squeeze it. Okay, I'm going to try to do this as closely as possible and as clearly as possible on the video. So it may not be as fast as I would normally do it. I want you to see the important parts of how I'm going to work the 2 different colors. I want to start the merge section roughly in the middle here, as you can see. Okay? I am going to be working here with the minor color. Now I typically I calculate 5.3 passes of paracord per inch, and I usually round up or round down depending on experience, but in this case I've found that a 1-inch ball bearing works well with paracord with 5 passes. So I'm going to work in those 5 passes right now here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Now I can insert the ball bearing inside. And I'm going to work now with the pink. Well, really, the pink where it's attached to the black, roughly in the middle. I can adjust when I'm tightening, but I'm going to now work my way around and ravel this up the same number of times. 5 times this way around the ball. Two, three, four, 5. Okay. The last one. Okay. See that? My next step is going to be to take this pink through here, down the back, and out here under the ball, and wrap around clockwise this way through there. Now to make that process quite a bit easier, I'm going to use the steel fids here, which is basically a paracord needle, threaded end. Which I sell on my website, paracordist.com. Screw that on there. Now this part's going to get difficult, I think, to show cleanly just because of the space I'm working with here. So let me insert that in here, down the bottom, work it tight. Keep all your cords in line. Don't let them overlap each other, or this is going to get really difficult to tighten. Okay. Now I'll take the fid, same.
turn this around so you can see what's happening on the rear. Just trying to get it all lined up, passing through the bottom. So you can see we're going to start to cover up that joint underneath. When we get this thing all tightened up, it'll bear right down on that joint, and there'll actually be no pressure on it. It'll be more or less in a static condition, so we don't have to worry about it coming apart. It'll be buried, and also it won't be under tension. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more.
Okay, the knot is formed. 5 on all sides. Do what you can, keep everything nice and straight, lined up. Next step, removal and tightening.